Welcome to the Sibling Rivalry MMA podcast. Another video. We just made one, so we're wearing the same clothes as the Usman McGregor video. Haven't checked it out? Go check it out. But now we will be talking about UFC on ESPN 9, Tyron Woodley versus Burns.
Best card of the year.
Yeah, no. I don't know, like, most people on this card. There are a few decent fights. We'll just get right into it. Starting in the prelims. We're not going to talk about a lot of prelims, but our boy Casey Kenny, reoccurring guest on the Sibling Rivalry MMA podcast, taking a fight on like a week's notice against Luis Smolka. Bet it on Casey Kenny. I don't even know the odds.
I don't know the odds either, but I would imagine Casey's a favorite. I think this is a great matchup for Casey. I mean, I'm not just saying that because, you know, we like him when he's been on the show. I think Casey should smoke this guy.
Shoot, Luis smoking him.
He's going to smoke him. But, yeah, Smolka, he's had, I guess, ups and downs in his career. I know, like, a few years ago, he was looking pretty bad, and then turned out that he was having just some, you know, outside of the octagon troubles. And since he got all that sorted out, he's actually been looking really good. He's more of a stand-up fighter, I think. I think he has some submissions too, but not like a great wrestler like Casey. So, yeah, I think this is a good matchup for Casey. Casey coming off a loss to Merab, which, you know, Casey looked good there, but Merab looked really good too.
Yeah, Merab just was insane that night. I mean,
yeah. But Casey's a beast. I think this is a good matchup for him. I think he should dominate.
Yeah, Casey's 2-1 in the UFC. Smolka, he's been fighting in the UFC since 2014, so he's been around forever. Like Brandon said, a lot of ups and downs. He's finished fights in pretty much every way. He knocks people out. He has decisions, submissions. He does pretty much everything. When he fights the best guys, he hasn't won. Like, really, recently, he hasn't been fighting guys that I even know at all. Even all the back in 2017, he fought Tim Elliott, but after that, the list of guys that he's fought, I have never heard of, and he's lost a few of those fights.
Ryan McDonald,
Matthew Christopher something, Sue, Madhu Hori.
Well, is this his first fight at bantamweight?
Matthew Nicola. No. He's been fighting at bantamweight since 2018.
Oh, okay.
But Casey's fought much better competition. Casey's also really good on the ground. He has a wrestling and judo background, so he can get it to the ground. I think he'll do really well there. And Smolka's had a few losses by submission on the ground. So my prediction is going to be Casey Kenny by submission. And I'm probably going to bet on him. I don't really care if he's a favorite or not.
I bet on Casey. And then hopefully, you know, we'll get him on after that.
Yeah, he'll be on the show shortly after that, I'm sure. He was supposed to come on like this week or next week, but then the fight just came out of nowhere, so...
Yeah, we didn't even know he had a fight coming, so we're going to let him focus on that.
Oh, also, before we're going to get a nice little Casey autograph picture up here. Show him the two new ones we got.
Yeah, we just haven't hung these up because we're waiting on a couple more. We got Daniel Cormier. Oh, which also, we'll add this on here too. I don't know. This is still, it's okay, it's safe. This is still up for grabs. Go ahead and subscribe and comment if you want to enter the
Funko Pop
giveaway there. And also, got a nice little Lyoto Machida. And what's crazy is this came in the mail exactly 11 years after he won the title.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool.
It just happened to be that way. But anyway, back to business. Yeah, go ahead and try to win that Funko Pop. We'll go to the main card.
Yeah, well, there was one I just wanted to mention. There was a good fight. Another one of the prelims, a women's fight that should be on the main card. Caitlin Shukagan and Antonia Shevchenko, which is Valentina Shevchenko's sister. I think this will be a really good stand-up fight. Should be exciting. Both these girls have good wins. Shukagan beat Joanna Calderwood. She's lost to Jessica Ai, so she's fought pretty much all the best girls. And then Shevchenko, obviously Shevchenko's sister. She's trying to make her way up the ranks, so that'll be another one to look into. I'm not going to give a prediction or anything on it because I just now saw it. But yeah, that's a good fight. Should be on the main card. It's a better fight than most of these.
Yeah, main card. I don't have a lot to say about all of them, but a few of them I do have some things to say.
Well, that one of these fights that we mentioned on prelims might end up on the main card because Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez is off. So unless they find a replacement for Rodriguez, somebody will be replacing them.
I thought Holland pulled out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A replacement to fight Rodriguez.
Gotcha. First fight on here, Mackenzie Dern. Don't like her.
Brennan really hates Mackenzie Dern.
I really do. I'm sorry.
Joey Diaz loves her.
Mm-hmm.
That's like really what I'm looking forward to for this fight is looking at Joey Diaz tweets.
Yeah, never know what that crazy little guy's gonna say.
Yeah. So she's fighting Hannah Cyphers, a girl that I don't know. This girl has fought 3 times in the UFC. She is 2-1. Her last fight, she got knocked out by Angela Hill, which wasn't a bad loss. Angela Hill looked really good in her last fight and is on a, besides that loss that she got to Claudia, she was on a really good win streak. So nothing bad to say about Hannah Cyphers losing to Angela Hill. Mackenzie Dern just lost her first fight to Amanda Ribas right when Mackenzie Dern came off of pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that,
off of pregnancy.
She's looked good. Yeah, she had a baby and then just fought right after. Seemed like a horrible idea. She looked really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But Dern's really good on the ground. She's like supposed to be the best women's jiu-jitsu player in the world.
Yeah.
So I assume she's going to try to get it to the ground. And I think she'll do it. I'm going to take Mackenzie Dern by submission. I think they still want to try to build her up. And I don't think they would give her a fight that she doesn't have a really good chance of getting it to the ground. So I'm going to go with her by submission.
So all I really have to say, there's no way Mackenzie Dern's going to make weight.
Yeah.
She's going to win the fight. And I can't wait to see her talk in a fake accent with a translator.
Yeah, that's so wild that she does that. She speaks English. She's from America. And she has always spoken English. And then over the years, just has developed this weird Brazilian accent. And now she has a translator and can't speak English.
It's going to be great. Can't wait.
Yeah. When Mackenzie Dern fights, I look forward to mostly everything but her fights. Like, I like when she fights because Joey Diaz tweets and she can't talk.
Yeah. Whatever. Next one, Brock Weaver and Roosevelt Roberts. Brock Weaver seems like he's got a lot of hype around him right now. His last fight, I remember I watched it and I kind of don't really remember what happened, but it was round 1, other guy disqualified and I don't remember why. But I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about him, I guess. I think he was a contender guy, right?
Yeah, he is a Dana White Tuesday Contender Series dude. And I don't remember that disqualification fight either.
I don't remember it at all. I just remember him. Because he came out and didn't he have like some Native American stuff going? I don't know who's going to win that fight. I'm going to say Weaver because they're probably going to want him to win. I don't know who the other guy is. So I don't know why I brought
Roberts,
it up.
he's 9-1. He won his last fight in the UFC, and he looks like he's 2-1 in the UFC. Beat Thomas Gifford. I don't know why I know who that guy is. I recognize that name, but he looks like he's horrible. Yeah, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know who this guy is.
Do whatever you want with that.
Yeah, don't bet it, probably. I don't know, or bet it. It depends. I don't know.
Then our boy Blagoy Ivanov, always good watching him fight. It was his last fight against Derek Lewis. Was that his last one?
Yeah. Dude, Blagoy Ivanov's good.
He is really good. He's going to win this fight.
Yeah, he better freaking win. He beat Rothwell. He beat Ty Tuivasa, which we were at that fight. It was a good fight. And then he lost to Derek Lewis. Ivanov I feel like he's like the dark horse in the division. He'll never be the champ, but I think he doesn't get the respect he deserves. I think he's one of the better guys. Like, I think he has a chance to be a top 5 guy, to be honest. And then
this guy he's fighting, he's 14-1-1. Augusto Sakai.
Oh, yeah, I know this guy. He just knocked out Marcin Tybura.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Actually, this guy's probably going to win.
I don't know.
I kind of forgot who he was. He beat Andrei Arlovsky and knocked out, Tybura. So, I think, is this only his 3rd fight in the UFC? Is he new to the UFC?
Yeah, but, I mean, fuck, who was this dude? I think he was a champ somewhere else. Let me look real quick. This guy, I'm pretty sure, was a champ in a different thing, because I remember when he came and fought Arlovsky, and I remembered he was a champ from something, so I was like, yeah, he's definitely going to beat Arlovsky. And I think it was actually a good fight, though. But he did win. And then knocking out Marcin Tybura in the first round under a minute, that's really impressive.
Yeah, actually, he might win this fight.
Yeah, so he... No, it doesn't look like he was a champ anywhere. He was on the Contender Series. And he fought in Bellator, and he was okay. He lost to Chet Congo in a split decision. Chet Congo is still pretty good. Yeah, man, I don't know.
Chet Congo. I miss that guy.
He beat Andrei Arlovsky in a split decision, so I was right. It was a close fight. Dude, I'm going with Ivanov. If you beat Andrei Arlovsky in a split decision, you're not beating Ivanov. I'm going with Blagoy. The boy Blagoy Ivanov.
I got to think about that one a little bit. I probably should have done the research before we recorded about it, but I'm going to look into it a little more.
I'm going with the boy.
Woodley and Burns, main event. Woodley, has no problem fighting Burns. He had a huge problem when he was supposed to fight Edwards.
Will not fight him. Absolutely refuses. Can't happen. Won't allow.
They were scheduled to fight. They finally gave in, and then they were like, he's like, oh, sweet, now I don't have to fight him. Gilbert Burns, everybody knows and loves that guy. That's a big name fight for me. That's the money fight right there. So, yeah, so I think he feels pretty confident going into this fight.
Dude, Burns is good, though. Like,
he is good.
I mean, he probably won't win. But, yeah. Burns is former lightweight. Had an up and down career at lightweight, but he's doing a lot better at welterweight. Has a win over Alexei Kunchenko, Gunnar Nelson, and most recently finished Damian Maia. Burns has a lot of power in his hands. He's a short, stocky, strong dude. Really good grappler, good on the ground. Woodley, same thing, kind of. I mean, great wrestler, D1 All-American. Mm-hmm. Huge knockout power in his right hand. I'm gonna go with Woodley just because I think there's levels to it, and Woodley is just
for sure
way better than pretty much. I think Woodley's probably the second best welterweight. I just don't think he's better than Usman. Even though I feel like Colby might be better than Woodley, I think Woodley would beat Colby though. If he has knockout power,
I want to see that fight.
Yeah, that's the fight I really want. But they won't fight each other either. Everybody's scared of each other in that weight. But yeah, I think Woodley is just going to be too much for Burns. It is a 3-round fight, I'm pretty sure, even though it's a main event, since it's on short notice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But Woodley's not going to be able to sit back like he does sometimes. He's going to have to win the round right away, probably win the first round. I'm going to go with Woodley by... Fuck, man, I don't know if he can knock him out. I'm going to go with Woodley by knockout.
Woodley's going to win, and then he's going to say some really cringy stuff. And it's not going to be funny like when Cejudo says it. It's just going to be annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. I, never was a Woodley fan, and then the whole Colby stuff, I started to kind of like Woodley, but now, how can you like Woodley? The dude won't fight, you know?
Yeah.
Last time he fought was, a year and a half ago, I think.
I always try to like him.
It's like he guilts you into it, though.
Yeah, he does.
It's like he, makes you feel bad for not liking him, but it's like, you suck. I don't want to like you.
But you're really good.
Yeah, you're really good at fighting, but you don't fight. And, you could knock everybody out, but you just don't do it.
Yeah.
And then you won't fight the best guys, but you will fight Gilbert Burns. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick Woodley.
And then he's going to call for a title fight.
And he might get it. Because Masvidal's not fighting Usman now. Colby, it's hard to get that dude to fight.
Woodley's going to call out Conor McGregor.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. This whole card's got, I'm much more... I want to see the post-fight interviews of Mackenzie Dern and Woodley.
I don't.
That's what I'm excited for. I'm really just excited for Casey Kenny. I couldn't give a shit less about this card, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same. Let's go, Casey.
Yeah, go Casey Kenny. So, yeah, we just did an episode a minute ago about McGregor Usman. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. We're going to do another video after this about something. I don't even remember what we're doing it about. What are we doing it about?
Just kind of looking back at the trade of DJ and Askren and just how it worked out, looking back since Cejudo's retired now.
Yeah. So we'll do that episode right after this. God, look at that bruise.
Yeah, it's brutal.
And thanks for listening. Shout out to Big Heads Media putting us on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, all that good stuff. Enter the DC Funko Pop giveaway. We have a tweet out. You can go retweet and follow us to enter, or you can subscribe and comment on any of this video or our last 2 videos or our next video. Those will be the ones that we're looking at. You can comment on those. If every video you comment on, I'll enter your name again. So the more interaction you have, the more times I'll enter your name into the contest. And thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time.